so this one, right, many of my colleagues are arguing that interest rates should be further lowered in order to stimulate economic growth. So this is the opinion of others, right? We should lower interest rates in order to stimulate economic growth. Sound good? This guy says what? No such stimulation is needed. The economy is already growing at a sustainable rate. So, currently there is no reason to lower interest rates further. That's the conclusion. What makes that conclusion not so good?
Let's see.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
What makes this conclusion bad? There should be something in this conclusion that sticks out to you. Have you read?
Reason?
Huh?
No reason.
No reason.
I didn't take that as
None whatsoever. They said, hey, we should lower it to stimulate economic growth. This person is saying, hey, economic growth is fine. Therefore, no reason. No reason to do it for economic growth, but what about other reasons? If you don't do it, then people will get mad. That's a reason, even though it doesn't have anything to do with economic growth. Okay. Answer choice C presumes that a need to stimulate economic growth is the only possible reason to lower interest rates. Keep in mind this conclusion is super strong, right? That's the problem with most conclusions. Either they go too far or they introduce a new idea. Other answers that were tempting here.
D.
Whoa, collective D.
Well, what I did was I kind of extended the conclusion starting at however, and I kind of thought as that whole thing as the conclusion, which kind of warped my...
Yeah, so what word is going to disrupt that thought process? So, right? Because so says what you just read is a premise.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, D, take what is merely one way of stimulating economic growth to be the only way of stimulating economic growth.
I just never said...
This is like flipped around. This is like the only way to stimulate economic growth is to lower interest rates. This argument is not assuming that you can't stimulate the economy in other ways. It's assuming that you shouldn't lower the interest rates for any other reason. Does that make sense? Okay. All right.